This scalping strategy that I'm about to show you helped me make over $10,000 a month when I first started trading. And it also helped me get my dream car, which is my McLaren right over here. So without further ado, let's go ahead and show you guys exactly what strategy I'm talking about. This strategy is so stupid simple to follow that if you can't follow it, I honestly don't think trading is for you. So let's go ahead and jump right into it right now. So this is what we're going to do, guys. We're going to go ahead and add these two indicators on our charts that we see right over here. We're going to add zigzag and an EMA on a 200 length. To do this, simply indicators, type in EMA. You're going to pick moving average exponential. Once you add that, you're going to go back into the settings and you're going to make this over here 200 and you're going to press. Once you have that set up, you're going to next add the zigzag indicator. To do that, you simply want to go to indicators, type in zigzag. It's going to be that first one that you see right over here by trading view, and you're going to go ahead and go into the settings. You're going to change from 5, you're going to change it to 0.5 because we're scalping. So once we do that, what's going to happen is that now the zigzag and the EMA is going to show you the trend of the chart. And all you need to do is simply trade with that trend and jump on the retest. What do I mean by this? Let me show you exactly what I'm talking about. So on average, whenever you're looking to trade, guys, you're going to have a chart that either moves in 3 different ways. You're going to have a chart that goes upwards like this. That's extremely simple, right? So it's like a wave going upwards. In this type of market, we're only going to be trading the pullback. So whenever it pulls back like this, guys, right? So think of it as 2 steps forward, 1 step back, and we want to catch that 1 step back. Then we have a downwards trend that looks like this, guys, right? It's a downwards wave. And on this type of market, we're looking to sell only, and we want to catch the step backs right here, guys, right? So 2 step back, 1 step forward. We want to catch this step back right here. So we only want to buy in this scenario and we only want to sell in this scenario. And then we have another market when the market is going like this and the moving average is flat. If this happens, we simply just don't want to trade. Very simple to understand these rules. Buy in this market, sell in this market, don't trade in this market. So now we go ahead and remove the drawings. Let's go back to our charts right over here. So this is where we need to go ahead and start looking at our charts and understanding exactly what type of market we're in. So we can see very clearly, guys, that now this moving average is somewhat flat, right? As we can see, it's somewhat flat. It's not like this, right? Sorry. Let's go ahead and redo that. It's not like that, and it's not like this. This means this is a market that we really don't want to jump into because it's a sideways market. Can we still make trades here? Yes. Should we? No, right? The whole idea of this strategy is to take high probability signals and trades on our accounts. And we have to understand that what we're going to be doing is we're going to be watching the charts 90% of the time and actually trading maybe 10% at a time. So if you want a strategy that you're going to go ahead and in there every single day and take 10 trades, 15 trades, and just go ahead and gamble your money, this is not the strategy for you. This is a strategy for someone who actually wants to learn how to trade and trade properly like the pros do. So now that we understand, this is what a proper setup is going to look like. So this right here, guys, is what I call a proper setup. And let me show you exactly why this is a proper setup here, right? So we see we have our EMA, the 200 EMA right over here. We see that in this section right there, it was flat and eventually it started gaining momentum, right? Now we're in a very bullish market. Now, something that's always going to happen is the price is always going to come back and retest the EMA. This EMA at this point can act as a point of resistance, guys, right? So we're in a bullish market. We created a new high, right? The last high was right over here, as we can see, and over here. We created a new high, so we're in a bullish market. So now we should be looking for buys. We have a very strong trend right now, as we can see, and the price has come back down into our 200 EMA. From here, guys, all we're going to do is we're going to take a look at the price action. What does the price action tell us in this scenario, right? So what we're looking for is 2 different types of candle patterns that I like. Actually, let's make that 3 candles. So this is what we're going to look for. We're going to look for a doji candle. So a candle that looks like this, where it's a cross, where the body is very small. It could look like that, for example, followed by a green candle. That's going to be a setup confirmation. Sorry, let me go make that green so you guys can see it. Or what we want to look for is 3 green candles like this, right? That's another setup I want to look for. Or if we have, for example, a very big green candle. It's called engulfing candle. That was right after a smaller red candle. So for example, if we had a smaller red candle and then a big green engulfing candle, that's an entry condition. If we have a doji followed by a green candle, that's an entry condition. And if we have 3 green candles in a row, that's also an entry condition. So we want to look for these entry conditions before we place a trade at our resistance area, which is our 200 EMA. So again, let's go back and take a look over here. What do we see right there inside of our trade, right? 1, 2, 3 blue candles in a row. It'd be green on your chart. Significant ones, right? These are bigger candles, as we can see. And we have resistance right now from the 200 EMA. This is where we can go ahead and take our trade would have started over here. Our stop loss would have been underneath the last swing low, which would have been this right there. And we can target 1.5, for example, or we can target 2. It really up to you on what you want to target. I like targeting 1.5 for all my trades personally. Then from here, we simply just take the trade and we see just like that, we would have had a winner. That's basically how this setup is going to work. It's extremely simple to understand when you're trading. Let me show you a couple more setups. So here's another example of the strategy, guys, right? So we're looking right now on the 15-minute time frame this time. And we can see right now we have a bullish trend, right? So we're heading upwards. We can see that the lower highs are being created, as we can see. So this low is lower than this low, and then it's getting higher and higher. We can see that this high was broken by this high right there, guys, right? So we're in a bullish trend right now. It's pretty evident to see that. And then we got our entry condition that I talked about earlier, right? So we got the doji candle right there, followed by a green candle, right? This is our entry condition. From here, this is what we want to do. We simply just want to take the trade, set our swing low right there, as we can see, and we want to target 1.5 or a 2. It's really up to you on what you want to target. I like targeting 1.5, something like this, guys. And then this is the trade I simply look for every single time. And as you can see, it's going to go up and smack that take profit, guys. It's really that simple to take these trades whenever you're trading. And this is how you're going to sniper entries and high probability entries every single time you trade, by simply being patient and looking for the right opportunities. And the best part is once you start getting good at this strategy and understanding how the market moves in these waves and looking at them, you don't even need the zigzag indicator anymore. You can just do it using just the EMA, just help you with the trend. But from here, you can just look at it yourself, right? Look, for example, if I were to take the tool right here, where's that tool? Once I have this tool, I can start to understand exactly where the market's going, right? So for example, we can see, guys, we're going lower and higher every single time, right? We can see these markets, if that makes sense, right? Eventually, we're going to get the idea of what's happening with this, if that makes sense. Then from here, we can understand exactly what to look for in our opportunities. And you can see that we could have had multiple opportunities here to sell every single time that the price came near this EMA, understanding that the EMA is telling us right now that we're still in a bearish market, right? Because if we're looking at it, we can see we're in a bearish market. This is heading downwards, as you can see, especially over here in this section where it's really trending downwards. This would have been here a perfect entry. And just taking a look at it, guys, if we remove the drawings here and just going back and looking at it, we can see again, this is another one of our entries, right? We have engulfing candle right there and an engulfing candle right here, guys, right? So we could have understood this because we can see that this was not broken yet. So we're still in a very bearish momentum, right? The low that was created was over here, if that makes sense. That was the biggest low that was created. This here was broken, but this doesn't really matter because this low was not broken yet, if that makes sense, right? So this is the actual high of the market right here. Sorry, that's what I mean. And then we know we're bearish because we have the EMA telling us that we're bearish. Then we could have taken another trade and would have went straight to our take profit right over here again. And that's how simple this strategy is, guys. You simply just want to trade with market structure and you want to trade with the market trend, and that's pretty much it. If you guys want to learn more about this strategy, go ahead and watch the other videos where I go even more in depth on it and I do some even live trading with it. Go ahead, check it out. Hit that like button, subscribe if you want more videos. If you have any questions or comments, go ahead and comment down below right now. And if you want to join a community where we have over 60,000 traders, all sharing what they're doing. And also we have 12 analysts in that community giving you guys their signals every single day for only $1. Pretty cheap, right? Go check it out. I'm gonna leave in the description down below. So go ahead and click that, join this community. And thanks for watching, guys. Have yourselves a good day. Again, if you like this, subscribe. It motivates me to keep going and make more videos for you guys in the future. Thank you.